Ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Right, today I'm going over to Yarmouth, which is one of our many ferry ports here on the Isle of Wight, to go and collect a potential buyer of the Boxter. Sunday morning. This is a couple of days after the last video you'd have seen regards, you know, the fact that we took a deposit. So I'm going to stop here at my local shop, get myself a nice hot latte, and then I'm going to crack on over to Yarmouth to pick up this gentleman. Now, I've got no idea whether he's going to want to buy it until he's seen it in person, so we'll hold this thought until after I've picked him up. But let's get the coffee, first order of the day. That's better. A caffeine injection has been sourced. Now, a little bit of background on the chap that is coming to look at the Boxter. He went to his local garage in his vicinity in Lymington, Christchurch I think he said, and he went and looked at a 35,000 mile advertised Boxter, up for massive money because of the fact that it's low mileage. And then he did his background checks, and the vehicle had been off the road for a large amount of time, so there was no way of verifying the mileage. And then when he looked at the service history a little bit more in depth, there were bits of history missing, and unfortunately it didn't stack up, so he's walked away from the car. Now, the fact that he's even come to view a 100,000 mile version of this car is astounding, but it has got a very legitimate history trail, which always does add to the want when buying a car. If you can see the verified history and mileage and it all stacks up and everything from day one to present day is all recorded, then you just feel better about buying that car. I know I do. So that high mileage stuff doesn't necessarily put me off. Now, also, it's not been stood around, it's been driven. I've done nearly 200 odd miles in the car in the time I've used it, and they've been trouble free, and I've been overly happy with the car, so I can with confidence, you know, sell this vehicle because I've done some miles in it, I've had some fun in it. And the other thing that I want to point out is the fact that we have blogged our way through this journey with this particular car. He felt really at home with the idea of buying it because he's seen what I've seen, and we're not hiding anything. And I've been really upfront with, it does have paint niggles, that this could be better, this could be better. But for him, so far, he's more than happy to have placed a deposit to come and view it. So that is a good shout. But yeah, you've got to be careful when buying these cars. And I know another story of someone with another Porsche, and they went and bought like an 18,000 mile Cayman, and that sounded great, fantastic on paper. That sounded, you know, really good. But the problems he had afterwards were quite large. Large amounts of money were spent on this car. Things were corroded, rubbers had perished, tyres all required replacement. That was 1,200 quid straight away. So sometimes there's a bit of an argument against low mileage stud cars for driven cars and stuff that's working currently and has had all those maintenance issues addressed. But hey, listen, I've got a little 20-minute drive now. I'm going to go pick him up. I don't know if he wants to be on camera, so we'll pick this up in one way or another once I've picked him up from the ferry. And hopefully today we're going to sell a Boxster, and then we'll be looking for another project, who knows. But we'll catch up with this soon. Okay guys, so I've picked Mark up from the ferry as promised. He's been out in the Porsche, taken it for a drive. I've shown him sort of bumper to bumper how everything works. The biggest letdown today is, if you've seen the previous video, is I got that radio going. It was working perfectly. Today, it's let me down. Nothing's happening, literally nothing, gone dead as a dodo. And Ian's not here, and Lee's not here, and my radio keys are down the road. So it's all gone a bit wrong. Other than that though, Mark seems to be happy.
I'm very, very impressed, very happy with it. Say the only small minor issue, as mentioned, is the radio, and I'm quite happy to put in the other supplied unit in
to get it going.
Say it's mainly a car for the wife, so she'll be well chuffed with this.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great looking car. You guys have been enjoying it on the channel thus far. But no, I just wanted to get Mark on camera and you can meet him. This was a genuine sale. We have picked him up and he's come all the way from Christchurch.
I've come from Christchurch.
Yeah, up over on the ferry from Yarmouth this morning.
I've paid for it now, so I'll be booking the ferry and driving back in the next couple of hours after I take it for another little spin, I think.
Brilliant. Well, listen, mate, thank you very much. Thanks for coming on the channel as well. Much appreciated. And I wish you all the best of fun and mileage in my beloved Boxster, because I've really enjoyed the car. But it needs to go to a new home. You know what JW Auto Shine's about. We like to get our teeth into it, something new, something interesting. And I think maybe we might do a Cayman next, because I'm about the 986. I really am. I've fully overlooked it for too long. Have really enjoyed this car, certainly, and what it has to offer, and the DNA of a Porsche in general. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for whatever we buy next. We're going to get on the BCA, have a look around. Thank you, mate. And just like that, the Boxter's gone. Another happy customer. Key things to know, as described. He couldn't find a single thing wrong with that car that was not already mentioned either in the advert or communication between myself and him. And I do pride myself on that being the case. Don't like surprises. I don't like surprises myself when collecting vehicles, so I make sure that people are indeed happy when they come and pick it up. It just leads to a less complicated sales process. So yeah, happy with that. It is indeed a Sunday, so it's time to get back to the building at home because we're cracking on with that. We haven't done an update on that for some time because we've been so busy either here at the studio or at home working on the wall on the weekends, and I do need to sit down and get those videos up so you guys can see what we've been up to. But I'm going to re-sign off again now. Just wanted to include a video of Mark leaving in the Boxster. Very happy customer. I'm pleased to say that, you know, a deal has been done. Have a good day, guys. Again, I will see you guys on the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen.